Hey everybody, CVH here, and today we're going to be testing some Token Monk on the ladder. Last time I took Token Monk to a video here, it was the shout-oriented Token Monk, and that was sort of an experiment, just sort of a gimmicky deck that I wanted to bring to a video because I thought it looked entertaining. This is more of how I would actually want to play Token Monk, and or mid-range Spell Sword if you believe the titles of my decks, which this is just a lesson never to believe the titles of my decks because I'm bad at changing them. So yeah, pretty much mid-range Spell Sword / Token Monk. But this is a lot closer to how I'd actually play it, and it's also Icarus's exact list from Legends decks, at least the most updated one I could find. I didn't actually mean to copy him card for card, but as I was looking over the list just to get an updated idea of how I wanted to play the deck, I just kind of agreed with everything, including like the 1 Imperial Reinforcements, less clunky hands. I really like using Goblin Skulk and Mournhold Trader for the 2-drops, which give you really powerful 2-drops in comparison to other decks, and the 3 Cliff Raises for burst, obviously. Only 2 Imprison since there's only 1 Imperial Reinforcements. The last card I was back and forth on was the Thieves Guild Shadowfoots, which I think can be kind of cheesy, so I like him. You can kind of cheese out a game by stealing a card that your opponent has no way of playing around, and also keeping your hand full in this deck, even if it's not a card that originated in your deck, so you don't know if it's going to be totally useful. I think that is powerful enough, and I don't really know if this deck requires Dawnstar Healer yet. Let me bring that up just in case you somehow haven't lost a Dawnstar Healer yet. But obviously a really powerful card in these aggressive token decks, and one that I've usually just stuck to playing 3 of in all of them. I was going to play 2 instead of the Shadowfoots, but with this particular token deck, with the Septum Guardsmen being searched with Goblin Skulk and everything, I'm not entirely sure, especially since I'm not entirely sure how much aggro I'm going to be playing against. I am currently like testing decks around for a tournament tomorrow, so we're just going to throw this on the ladder, see what happens. Hopefully we can take some games. Again, shout out to Icarus for this exact list on screen, and hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, feel free to leave a like and stay subscribed for more Legends videos. Follow my stream in the description, and I'll see you next time. Logged out and logged back in after building my deck, and apparently I gained 2 ranks, so not sure what that means. Maybe we shouldn't actually be playing right now. No ring, but I do have a Scouting Patrol. Let's keep that. Throw the other 2 back. Up against Scout. Should be pretty favored as a token deck against Scout. Need a good hand, though, and it looks like we've got one. Looks like we got a pretty great hand, actually. Yeah, I'll take this hand pretty much any day.
Your orders.
With the ring, it goes from good to, like, absolutely disgusting. But I'll take good. Oh no, my best play is a Goblin Skulk on turn 2. Whatever will I do? I actually kind of want to play it right, just because all the scouts are playing Giant Bat right now. Okay, I'll do that. If it's the one card that matters here. I mean, Fighters Guild matters, but it does the same thing in either lane. And I can probably Resolute Ally to play around it. The Hist provides. Oh, the Waters of Life, I forget exactly what it says. Yeah. Alright, man. Well, we could ally now to try to keep that alive, because I definitely want to hit face with this, but I think I'd rather just play Pit Lion. Sacrifice that for the greater good. Scout doesn't have prophecies, but why give him the extra card here, right? I don't know. I do want to sort of commit to a lane, which makes this questionable, because whatever lane I don't commit to is pretty weak. I just give the field lane like that. Like, if I play Pit Lion in the same lane as this, it protects it from getting... Like, if I go all left, I have a really sick ally in the left, but then he plays Thorn Hist Mage over here. They always have Thorn Hist Mage, so I think I'll just play everything in there. It's kind of awkward, though. I'm not going to give him that card. If he doesn't have Thorn Hist Mage, it's like, what is it, 5 cards now? So it's like 20% more likely or something to get a Hist Mage. Yeah, not gonna do that. Sometimes they don't have it. This was not one of those times. Oh, we'll start smacking now, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna play ally. I mean, we will probably eventually.
Into the breach. There's a plan.
Woo.
There's always
Woo.
my sword is yours.
Yeah, this was an average hand. These are like the games that are so one-sided. I almost feel bad about posting them, but everyone likes to see Scout lose, so posting it anyway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, drawn last. Jeez. Would have been 5 this turn.
Chimera guidance. I hear and obey. You won't foil my
Attack with that last in case he pops a Fighters Guild out.
You won't foil my plan. Halt! You won't foil my my plan. Into the breach.
My sword is yours.
See, Septum Guardsman's great when it's 0 cost 2/3 that you get for free, because Goblin Skulk was never answered. Don't underestimate the power of the Septum Guardsman. Well, I can't seem to find it out in my head, so it's unlikely he will either.
I will protect the Hist.
Oh, I mean, okay, I found it out. Like, double Word Wall Drain Vitality level 3? That would be bad. Yeah. I always forget level 3 Drain Vitality is just a constant threat. That'd be really bad. It would just kill everything. Level 2 doesn't do squat. Unless he has level 3 as well. And then I lose.
Steadfast, brothers. Steadfast, brothers. Halt!
The victory is yours.
Get some ranks out of that, nice. Oh my god, get out of that screen. Just clicking like a madman. A Crusader, probably just aggro Crusader, maybe tokens. Token mirrors are always something. Keep both the 1-drops? Yeah, sure.
May you walk on warm
Yeah, I'm just playing a turn 1 4/4. Unless I get a Pit Lion, I feel kind of bad about it. Oh, I mean, I guess I can Scouting Patrol to contest it, yeah. Maybe just 1-1 now. Or 1-1.
Soldiers report.
Your orders, your orders,
It's gonna be straight up out of cards on turn 3.
your orders, your orders.
But this deck can get far ahead of me with Wolfric's House Carl. It's the main pull to Token Crusader.
We stand united.
Into the breach.
The raw Septum Guardsman sucks.
I hear and obey.
I'm gonna try to deny his Pit Line at least.
Into the breach.
Of course I'm on your side.
Wait. Did you hear that?
My sword is yours.
It's awkward. I think I need to kill the clan captain. I could use the guardsman in the 1-1, but I'm not sure. Actually, just not sure. Okay, so I'll hit him down to 26. And if he has one more way to buff that with like ally or clan captain, he can trade, and that'd be pretty annoying for me, but then he'd lose this, which isn't that bad. I think I want the assurance that I can kill that,
There's a plan.
because that is another problem card. If he has reinforcements here, I get a favorable on it, but I still am gonna... well, I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah. He could just play House Carl here and go face... No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't. Never mind. Second, I thought I was at 26. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have a lot of potentially amazing plays, and his hand could just be full of like Pit Lions and Fervors and Prisons. Yeah, so he did the play, but it's not good. And that's pretty solid, and we probably should use the defenses this turn, just block that 4 damage, prevent the draw. I think I'll put the damage on this, so 1 attack dude can't kill that, and also because I can push more damage. And I think it's Log on face.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
I'll take them with me. I hear and obey.
Can try to get a favorable on that if the defenses blocks it. And it also gives me something that can hit the 2-1 if this dies without dying, because that just trades evenly, which sucks. It's definitely better to be the guy with like 6 or 7 things on the board in the token mirror.
Over. It's time to act.
Does find his own lion though. That allows me to kill either this without putting any damage on it, but that's not too relevant. I'm just going to put the damage on it and kill that for free.
A little distraction might prove useful.
Halt! I'll take them with me!
You won't foil my plan.
Pretty sure he is attacking the Mournhold Trader favorably, so again I have a 2-1, or he has a 2-1, I have a 4-3. 3 health beats to attack. He could buff it with something, but he still has to worry about all the extra damage, even if he does find a way to make it even.
At your service.
Chimera, guide us!
Alright, so he buffs it, but it takes like pretty much the whole turn, and there's just a random fire imp in his deck, so there's that. And we can counter with our own buff, which should probably just be lethal here.
Behold my power. Behold my power.
You won't foil my plan.
Seems good. These games are fast.
It has been an engaging hunt.
Yeah, that screen! Why does it take so long? Alright, Archer might be a problem. Could be a problem. I think I'll keep these two even though I don't have a 1. I can ship that, go for Goblin Skulk, then 5th Legion Septum, but it's not the absolute best hand ever. It's getting somewhat worse.
Welcome, friend. May you walk on warm sands.
If it doesn't get interrupted, it'll be a really good turn.
My sword hand itches.
Didn't expect that. Maybe it's, that would lead me to believe, at least, that it's Swindler's Market. I don't think I attacked that preemptively. Could find like a Resolute Ally or something. He'll probably do it though. At which point Septum Guardsman could contest it. Yeah, I think this is Swindler's. I have no idea what this matchup's like.
My arrow shall fly true. Waste my breath.
Possibly worse draw. I might burn it here.
Training is over. It's time to act.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of in desperation mode right now. I can go for Cliff Racer on the 1-3, 2-2 to face, maybe get some value out of this 5th Legion next turn. But I can't do that if he double trades. Then I'm just going to start drawing Septum Guardsman. The market has been set up. Probably go for a bit of value. Probably here?
My sword is yours.
Might start playing cards like Raiding Party. At least I'll get a card out of that with the market on the board.
Nicely
Even if he
done.
trades with creatures.
Come and warm yourself.
Hermamora tests us.
So at the very least I'm getting a card here. Even though I'm losing a lot of other things.
My arrow shall fly true.
It's all 3 sharpshooters. Could Nord that down, but choosing not to. So I'm not getting a card here. Fair enough. Fervor Patrol.
Chimera, guide us!
You can't defeat me.
Soldiers, report!
Your orders. Your orders.
You're also pretty reasonable board. Still feeling awkward about this. 1 Nord, 3 cards I do not know.
We stand united.
1 Nord and 1 card I don't know. I definitely should go face a bit because I should play East March this turn. So let's do that. This is high value. Let's tag with it first in case of like a random Fighters Guild or something.
Acknowledged.
I don't know how much more I want to go face. Let me go ahead and develop things.
Training is over. It's time to act.
Okay, I'm gonna get face for a little bit more here. I don't think this deck has too many prophecies at least, and he already played all 3 sharpshooters at least. Which at this point have like 2 attack and also a ping. He needs to answer the 7-3, and I'm not entirely sure how many ways he has in that deck to do it. This could very easily have 6 attack next turn if this 5th Legion sticks, and Fervor's pretty much going to stick here. Definitely the most interesting game we've played so far today. The other 2 have been like pretty straightforward. Beat up the Ramp Scout, fight for the board against the other token deck. Alright, this feels strange to me. But I'm not going to say no.
Don't make me laugh.
You can't defeat me.
Acknowledged.
So you could have removed that with the Nord and healed for 2. Oh, taking the win.